Hi, my name is Kalidas Naidu, and today I'd like to discuss about the key attributes that have really contributed to my personal life, and also I'm pretty sure that they're going to have a great impact on my professional journey. When I came to NTU, the first thing that was introduced to us was a diagnostic tool which had a competency matrix to identify our individual strengths and areas of opportunities. My areas of opportunities were working in a diverse cultural setup and the ability to solve complex problems. I was able to gradually overcome these challenges with the help of, participating in larger forums, the online seminars, etc., that have been conducted in the university. And according to the professional development plan, I wanted to uh, really modify and upgrade my CV and the cover letter, and I took help of the employability team. They were really helpful in providing me the feedback, and I took the feedback quite seriously. And today, after implementing the feedback, I have a great looking CV as compared to the past. Um, and when I came to uh, NTU, the goal was for me to acquire project management skills and knowledge and be informed about the changes in the industry as far as the project management is concerned. And the activities that I did to achieve this goal was to, working in teams, simulating uh, a lot of project management practices in today's world, and adapting to APM's project management methodologies. And talking about the CPD activities, the we've been provided with great opportunities here. Uh, Such as visiting the Thorn Bridge. We had few APM sessions and networking event at St. Mary's Church. I think this was a great opportunity in terms of meeting people from different nationalities, uh, especially at Thornbridge. We met the people whom we never met before, and we had to work in great coordination. There were a lot of activities which needed planning, such as project management. We had to plan, we had to execute. There was a lot of competition. uh, we needed to communicate and find the best ways to resolve a situation. And I think that is a part of project management journey that I'm going to embark on to in the near future. And as far as my developmental graph, I find a great change in myself in terms of time management, clear communication, avoiding any kind of ambiguity while I'm speaking. And as an NBS postgraduate student, I've participated in various team activities, um, and I've been active in academic English sessions to improve writing skills. They were minute details that were explained to us in academic English classes, which were really helpful not only in my own communication skills but also to write uh, the project reports or assignments. Exploring library resources for developing presentation skills was definitely really helpful. And employability fairs have certainly provided that access and visibility to the market, and what is the demand, what is the supply, what is that I require, and what is it that I would need to do to meet the demand of the market. Talking about the research that I've done on the United Nations Sustainability Development Goals and how they matter, I started exploring the United Nations Global Compact website, and I've understood the importance of each sustainability goal. And I think every business, be it small or large, uh, is directly or indirectly affecting uh, the economy, and the environment. Ignoring long-term repercussions to achieve short-term profits is not appropriate uh, by any means. And I reckon it is important to understand why SDGs were formulated to begin with, and how will they impact not only our own nation but the whole world. Every business can contribute to the SDG goals, and even a small contribution will make a big difference. There are about 17 goals, and each business domain can relate to the goals mentioned according to their service or product. Businesses should understand criticality of goals, and it will make a huge difference uh, in the long run. That might be to achieve the goal to end poverty by 2030, or providing access to clean water, uh, to name a couple. Growing up, I've traveled miles to go to school because there was no school near my house. There were very few schools in my area, and I had difficulty buying books because of my own financial reasons. And and I think there are millions of children today in the world uh, who are deprived of their right to education. Uh, and I think everybody should get that education at the right time. And as a project manager, I'd like to try my best to make sure that no child is involved in the process of production, but they should get the means for education. I'd like to run online campaigns to bring awareness among the employees, to form a group and volunteer for food distribution, that is SDG 2, the zero hunger. I would like to encourage my fellow mates to use reusable bottles and bags that will help to contribute towards SDG 13 and 14, which is life on land and life below water. One more important goal that I would have to maintain gender equality, uh, where men and women must have the equal rights to express, to work, to earn. And I think I would develop a dashboard of where the data will be uh, used as per the employees' contribution towards the society, their volunteering of work. Um, I think by adding this data to their performance matrix will definitely motivate them to do better and better for the society. I mean, so I remember having worked with a lot of multinational corporations. For example, I worked with Deloitte, and in Deloitte, as part of their corporate social responsibility, uh, they have they do a lot in terms of uh, providing funds to the schools to build the right schools, providing the right amenities to the children, uh, uh, making sure that there is a clean environment, there is a clean and green environment, and going to different hospitals, making sure that the hospitals have the right aids and means to provide the right medication, and uh, and that's one small example where every company can come forward to do their best for attaining these sustainability development goals. According to me, responsible management is designing business processes to align with the social and economic standards, adopting to ethical, responsible, and sustainable way of working. And the importance of responsible management is that it empathizes with the stakeholders, be it external or internal. It boosts employee motivation. Employees get the confidence of working with a responsible company. It promotes community support and customer loyalty. Customers are more loyal to the companies who are more responsible. It develops its own positive brand recognition. People start recognizing the company with its with its responsible deeds that it performs for the society. And it also attracts the prospective employees, the upcoming generations who are looking uh, for employment. They look up to the companies who are really responsible for the society, uh, which also means that they are quite responsible for their employees' well-being as well. And all these put together, the companies who have responsible management, they reap uh, long-term financial success. Yes, during one of our group assignments in NTU, there was a challenging situation for us. We found that there was a senior member in the team who was quite impolite, uh, very disobedient to the group leader, never listened to anybody. He was always resistant to the ideas from the team members. He wanted to keep his ideas first. And in this way, we were reaching our deadline fast, but we found that although we met several times, it really never reaped any benefits because there was no harmony within the team members because of one person who was really not letting things happen. Although we had a great plan in place, but this person was the hindrance, and he was kind of making it really difficult for us to execute our plans for this group presentation that we had to present in a week's time. And I think everybody in the team started becoming restless, and the atmosphere became hostile. This needed a strong intervention. Few members told that we must escalate to the professor, uh, or somebody in the course. But I thought it was not worthwhile to go to such an extent of escalation. I thought, why shouldn't I just take it in my hands? Because this is the situation which we are going to face in any organization that we go to, in any project that we work in. And one day I had one-on-one discussions with each of them voluntarily. I spoke to each one of them, gave them the confidence that we're going to make it. And it was important for me to bring everybody onto the same page, giving them the confidence that we're going to do it. And I also spoke to the person in question who was the reason for our for us not progressing in the project assignment. So I spoke to this person, tried to gain his confidence and trust in me, told him how is it important to listen to people, to respect people's ideas. There's no idea which is bad. We must listen to everybody's ideas, and we have to come to a conclusion, rather consensus, to achieve what we are trying to achieve today. And I had to emphasize on the importance of the team's objective to successfully present this project and not place personal ego over the team's objectives. So this person, it took him a couple of days to understand, and we spoke again and again. And this guy, now he became all new person. He wanted to, uh, he understood what the challenge was, although he was not doing deliberately, but it disturbed the team's operations. Now he came as a new version of himself, participating in the team's activities, talking to everybody, listening to everybody. And we all recalibrated as a group and started from the scratch. And eventually, this person, because he comes with a huge experience, he came up with great ideas along with the team's ideas, and um, started planning how we can present, rehearsed the presentation as a group. He gave the feedback. He took the feedback positively, and we all worked as a unit. And eventually, we presented that assignment, and it was a successful assignment according to me. So the teamwork was the key, and I could definitely make some difference by talking to people who were really difficult to handle. How am I going to build a team to deliver a key project? I think for every project, it's important to understand the scope of the project, the time, cost, and the quality. What is it trying to achieve? What is what are the timelines? What are the resources? What are the skills required to successfully complete a project? And I'd like to understand what are those resources that we have available that are required for this project. Who are the people who have the skills to to fulfill or work on this project, and try to align these available resources and these skilled people to their individual tasks. I think it's important, after having recognized the skills and the resources and determining the scope, preparing a robust work breakdown structure is very important, and communicating the plan with all the stakeholders, uh, internal, the project team, and also the external stakeholders. It's very key for any success, for any project success. So I'd like to prepare a robust communication plan, and also it's important to develop a clear monitoring and controlling mechanism to ensure that there are no last minute surprises, and if there was any issue that could be curtailed then and there without wasting time. And also it will definitely help in avoiding scope creep. So this taking these steps into consideration, uh, I think I can lead the team to successful completion of the project. So the key is to understand the scope, understand the requirements, aligning the uh, resources to the requirements, and then take them to completion.